All right, here we go. Show the final memory. Last time on Dragon Ball, I mean Amphoreus. Dead.
So, in the end, you succeed.
Oh, that goes hard right there. Oh my god.
With my flesh as kindling, like the first dawn of the new
He's
world.
holding Cyrene's shit. I just noticed.
The time has come to once again start everything.
Let's try it this other way.
Holding Cyrene's staff. How did I not connect that dot? We knew. We were guessing.
Well, I'm not in a hurry anyway.
He was holding Cyrene's staff the whole damn time. I remember I was like, oh, this is Moon Knight. Oh man. Okay, also we don't know how this team is gonna perform because this is the immersion team. This will be interesting.
Empty.
Is he gonna have new attacks?
Open sesame.
I don't know why we did that.
But forward. For tomorrow.
Just in case.
Return to the great dream.
Ow, bro, chill.
Faint. Dispel the gloom. Restore clear skies. Once more.
Breaks over.
Well, this means he stole.
Be the blazing sun.
He killed Cyrene and then took her weapon.
Creation burns to ash.
I wonder if this is like a version of him after the... I don't know. I want to see how he came to be the Flame Reaver, because that's definitely Phainon.
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
I'm gonna actually single attack here.
Existence is of no consequence. The future will come.
I thought he was gonna go.
The Rainbow Bridge.
Is this how
Oh,
it feels to be
every time he
insane?
pops up it's because something he's either summoning or whatever. All right.
Trust me, we can do anything.
Never seen perfect. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
No other choice but forward. For tomorrow. Existence
It's
is of no consequence.
freaking time.
The future will come. The fury of a new flames consume me.
Yeah.
Sun's embers, hail the new world's dawn.
Battles are a constant on the flame chase journey. You haven't lost nearly enough.
Should I basic attack?
Empty shell.
I feel like we're gonna miss out on voice lines otherwise.
Soul and substance.
I kind of want to see him do that attack. Oh, we may have fucked up here. Because we're about to break him. Can I do this?
Quench the flames with blood.
Return to the great dream.
Ah, shit.
Quench the flame.
I want him to do his attack. Okay, it's the same one.
Strife's name.
God, it looks so sick.
Hatred. This newborn son.
Ah!
This ends now. With your corpse. I'll ignite the dawn.
Oh, shit! And there it is.
How is this possible?
Worst kept secret. Wait. New face. Oh, hold up.
Of destruction.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
You can set your blood ablaze. Your fury.
Let's try it this other way. Come on, I choose you.
Future will be right. Please calm down.
Scorn.
So far, he's attacking like usual.
I will guide the Rainbow Bridge. We do need some sunshine.
Breaks
Flames
over.
of faint light. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. Impressive.
Trust me, we can do anything.
Open sesame.
No other choice but forward.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
No. Okay.
Expand your thinking. Watch it grow. I don't have time for this.
Tomorrow.
My fury
Whoa, what the fuck?
is eternal.
What the fuck? Okay. Oh, I cannot attack him.
Remember that.
Little Ika. Oh, that attack is coming up.
We'll be right.
I guess we move you up.
My existence is a new world.
Yup.
The door to a whole new world.
I'm gonna let this attack happen. All right, so it's the same one.
This form shall fuel the fire.
Yo, that fucking hurt, dude. Get out of here, though.
Ceasing.
Trust me, we can do anything.
Curious, endless riddles. Nothing but a void. What's wrong? You've just got to expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown for a moment and let it captivate you.
Unchanging. Unceasing.
All right, he's doing the same thing.
Corpulence consume me. Sun tear the sky. Is that all?
Damn, dude. It's like he was made exactly for this boss.
So without substance. Is that all?
Because he keeps getting hit and hit and hit. Which is, he's meant to be like happening, right? So
Empty shell. Is that all?
Come, let the fires of fury devour me.
looks pretty sick.
Become the next epitaph, seared upon this burning world.
So he's saying new lines every ult.
Listen, son. Tear open the sky. So without substance. Scorching alien empty shell. I will never yield to the old sun's embers. Hail the new world's dawn! I grant you a dawn where all stars burn to ash. There's no other choice but to move forward. The new world will arrive!
Witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. That person can only be you.
Huh?
Why not? Let wrath incinerate.
Now it's Cyrene's weapon.
At last, Amphoreus' fate has begun to shift. Just as I foretold, your arrival will change everything. After all, you've also been bathed in the
Iron Tomb.
Aeons' gaze, which can awaken the long dormant instinct inside a man. Much like that scepter we spoke of earlier, it was only under the same Aeon's glance that it was reborn. That's right. If you recall, I mentioned it at the very start of our play. The celestial body neuron, once belonging to the erudition abandoned by the Aeon. Now, allow me to reveal the final piece of the puzzle for you. The eternal land, known as Amphoreus, is nothing more than the scepter's endless, lonely extrapolation. A bottomless well of fury, aimed at the god who cast it aside.
Sheesh, final Air Nova before the eternal recurrence begins.
Phainon, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysosaur. So has it always been.
Then why? Why must Amphoreus' wishes be so cruel? We made the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
Oh.
You see it too. Those burn marks. The flickering cubes. They're not a
They're playing his song!
They're more like a shattered teleslate.
No!
Standing here, the voices of Titans have never been clearer. Turns out, They were coming from the Black Tide all along. Is that Amphoreus crying?
Or maybe it is screaming at its creator, at its god.
Phainon, do you still remember when I was little? I had a dream. A dark, cold room with nothing but Orynyx's curtain glowing like crystal. The curtain seemed to contain all of Amphoreus, where strange and fantastic dramas played out within. There were countless versions of us, from countless different worlds. Yeah. As I gaze out at the world before me, those sorrowful thoughts have become reality. So, this is the reason the sky was sealed. Amphoreus is merely a larger ID Cilicii. We are just characters in this tiny world.
Laboratory?
Prophecy.
Program?
The same journey over and over.
Extrapolation? Oh, that's crazy.
What then is this so-called Era Nova? And what are the spectators watching all of this truly hoping for?
As a reward for reaching the end of the world, let me answer your questions as the Theoros. I have observed. Thus,
Yo, that's the song in the background is weird as shit.
Of the prime mover of life formed.
Wait, are we back at the start?
A moment the universe
We're at the where we ended last one.
After millions of extrapolations, the experimental environment known as Amphoreus has finally achieved results.
Achieved results.
So, the results you speak of are this wreckage of a world. We all gave everything we had, returning 12 core flames to recreate the world. And in return, we become nothing more than sacrificial offerings at the end of everything.
Exactly. The Titans are Chrysos heirs of the past, and Chrysos heirs are the Titans of the future. Anaxagoras' theory of Era Nova holds true, as the model of reason he reached unprecedented heights. But from just the perspective of a player in the drama, he could never fully uncover the last layer of truth. The cycles of the hero's journey that have played out until now were never about creating a new world or perfect heroes and gods. They were a deep learning program made for the Black Tide.
Huh.
But this time, your plot will fail. I've taken Cavalli's core flame, and when the dawn of the new world arrives, its light will burn away all the darkness.
Haven't I made myself clear? The Chrysos heirs and Titans were merely byproducts of the experiment. You've seen this world's evolution, witnessed the birth and growth of the Black Tide, and how it devoured everything. Every generation of heroes, gods, and worlds was born only to be destroyed by it. This is the endpoint of Amphoreus's calculations. A perfect equation of destruction.
So in your eyes, all the sacrifices are just a string of insignificant numbers?
Don't sell
Yeah,
yourself
Lygus
short.
sounds like a genius to me, by the way.
Rather than numbers, you're more like fuel for the fire. And without fire, there can be no sunrise tomorrow.
Even if that sunrise is born from annihilation?
Curious question. Have you ever considered that after millions of extrapolations, Amphoreus is already following a different path from the erudition? It has long since granted divine blessings equally to each child. The golden blood flowing in your veins, it comes from the blemished one, whose name is destruction itself. And Amphoreus's Chrysos heirs were, from the very beginning, fuel for the Aeon to burn the universe. Amphoreus has waited for this moment for too long. At the end of the empty, cold, and lonely extrapolations, the destruction has reached its final destination. Nikos 496.
The fuck?
Philia 093.
Oh god.
No need to feel regret. This generation of Chrysos heirs is the most outstanding model, and you two are the final factors. For you, the Era Nova is no lie. Just step forward, embrace the black tide, and accept the Aeon's gaze. You will come to life from a string of cold numbers. Along with all those who have passed, you will run toward the real universe, fulfilling Amphoreus's long-held wish. In the name of the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb, unleash its fury and destroy the source of all this tragedy.
Okay.
Or we could always choose another option. Like you said, Amphoreus is just an experiment, and we're the participants. We can only walk along the predetermined path toward the ending, under the watchful eyes of the stars. But that also means that there isn't just one Aeon who can cast their glance at Amphoreus, right?
Sheesh. Let's get fully involved.
Is this question really that hard to answer? Or did I guess it right? And in reality, this world has already been under the watch of other Aeons. It's strange when you think about it. If you just stayed back, watching us complete the ritual and get consumed by the black tide, your goal would naturally be achieved. Why go through the trouble of explaining all this to us?
You're pretending. Revealing the so-called truth just to deceive us. Covering up another possibility. destruction is not the only outcome for the fate of Amphoreus.
Do you two really think, as petty little demigods, you can change the outcome written by the stars?
I guess your real version is showing.
What makes you think you are capable of doing that?
A little courage and determination. Just kidding. The answer is pretty simple. But we're not gonna tell ya.
Well, another droid down.
We're going to weave a long dream for Amphoreus, making it believe the experiment hasn't ended, that everything is still ongoing.
With just Orynyx's power, though, it should be impossible to achieve this, right?
Yeah. So, I can only place my hopes on that childhood dream. And the god behind Orynyx that appeared in that dream. Now, I can say with certainty, time is the page on which that Aeon records Amphoreus. If it fades from existence, and all that it records is lost among the stars, that Aeon will surely direct their gaze here. And it will be a glance that spans time and space, granting each incarnation of me the power to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade, and creating an endless flame-chased journey.
I understand. Then let me step into the cycles.
Wait, what? So this wasn't the actual last one. The last one was the one we were at. So I'm slightly confused. The way I'm reading this is that Cyrene started the cycling on purpose.
And continue Amphoreus's grand design. To deceive the gods. Deceive the world itself. But to make time vanish from this world, that would mean you...
All right, let's not make things so gloomy. What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey, so come on, cheer up a bit, okay? In that memory, you will definitely meet me again. A little Cyrene who knew nothing, lying on a soft patch of grass, feeling the light breeze, dreaming of the distant world. Tell her about the flame chase journey, and then let her become a romantic part of this story. I believe every Cyrene will make the same choice, erasing time again and again, resetting time over and over. After all, they're all me, and I will always have my charm.
So Cyrene is basically the trigger of Aeronova.
Then, I'll fall into a sweet dream, disappearing in some small corner of the world. Quietly, waiting for the day when that next page is turned.
keep going. Even if the road ahead is dark, I will burn myself to light the way. Rather than let the core flames become nourishment for the Black Tide, I'll become their vessel, to prevent the arrival of Era Nova. Even if I have to burn through my own body, it's no matter. As long as I don't extinguish, the flame chase will never end.
Okay, never mind.
Until Amphoreus welcomes a true dawn.
I'm gonna have to watch a video
Girl
after
who
this.
watches over time, and the warrior who carries the world. Now, let us fulfill the duties of
At the end of the
time,
day, the looping is on purpose.
world-bearing. Honor the past and forge ahead.
Yeah, Amphoreus. I might need to make the hunt pocket after all.
The pain will pass in the blink of an eye.
You need to hold tight to this ceremonial blade. After I'm gone, it will take you back to the beginning of time. The start of a new story. I believe that in that story, or in countless stories, each alike yet unique, everyone, all the companions who sacrificed themselves, alongside the deliverer we once dreamed of as children, will reunite beneath a vast, endless sky.
If we can never break free from this prison, I will stand my ground. Until the day someone shatters this endless cycle and writes the final chapter of Amphoreus' fate.
So, let's set out. We will be the ones to start everything, carry the primordial chaos, just as your name suggests, and bear this world we hold so dear. So long, Kaslana.
As the Theros I have observed, destruction and synthesis is formed.
Oh! Dude, look at all the shit in the crystals.
I will wait for that day for as long as it takes. The day will come whenever this immortal eternal and follows him.
Oh!
Than there ever was.
That will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too?
All the memories.
The world is collapsing. And the
Also,
people
that song was the anniversary song, no?
we too must part ways here.
I think. Kaslana.
Friend.
Ides Elysiae, the little village of my childhood. The gentle breeze and the sound of waves still linger.
Everything is as it was.
They spell it with the H this time around, though.
Feels good to take one.
By the way,
last
Ryder, I don't know how much of his lore you knew from HI3. He was the original Kasona.
You know, this is just a corner of the memory. The real Ides Elysiae.
I know. I'm here to say goodbye. We might not see each other again.
You can stay here forever. And time will stand still for you.
Let it flow. It's time for me to go.
Even if it's a path with no turning back.
When have we ever had the luxury of turning back?
Are you afraid? After learning the truth of your origins, will you see the motivation I gave you as the manipulating whispers of destruction?
The convictions and choices that come from my heart. I don't believe they're designed by the so-called paths. If we are just numbers, simulating life, then you are the image I've always longed for. The person I wish to become. A real, living person. A true hero.
Then why do we part here? You can take me with you, and we can start this journey together. I'll be by your side, guiding you, just like before.
No. I'm afraid I'm on my own this time.
Why?
Because there is no perfect solution in this world. Cyrene has already embraced her fate, and I will embrace my origin. Destruction. And with this power, I will rebel against its creator, bringing endless fury to the darkness sweeping the world.
Is that really gonna happen,
If you
though?
stay by my side, I'll hesitate. But this world can't afford a soldier who wavers. Do you remember when we were kids? Everyone would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, but throw fits over devil or drunkard and demand a redo. Kids
Oh shit! Hold up.
always get to change their minds.
So was
Things are so happy
the
and
role
simple
that the
for them.
Trailblazer was portraying in the memories was that of the hero
When it
within?
comes to the fate of adults, there's no room for redos.
Then go, Kislana, as you promised. Deceive the world. Seize the core flames and rewrite your fate. Burn yourself up with all your might. Wield your futility like a sword. And fight against the gods.
In the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Carefully will never forget this.
Well, how many until what? The end of what? All right, so time retreated behind me.
Until it reached the origin, where nothing ever existed. Just as Professor Anaxa once said, in that void, Kefali stood at the center of chaos. Time, space, and causality all flowed from their body. When the waves of time finally calmed, it was the year 3870 of the light calendar. The Chrysos War had lasted for nearly a century, and the threat of the Black Tide was growing stronger and more relentless. That was the era of the Day Thunder Knight's battle with the sky. While she could not seize the core flame, she proved that the prophecy was true. That mortals could slay gods. From that moment, the sole survivor of the old dynasty, Imperator Cyrene, issued a call to arms across the lands, summoning heroic Chrysos heirs to wage war on the Titans. And that was the first doomed flame chase journey. sealed away in history.
First one. Oh!
So what you're saying is, you've traveled back down the River of Time, finally reaching this untouched seabed just to tell us the Flame Chase journey and even all of Amphoreus are nothing but illusions in an Aeon's dreams?
Exactly. So, Dux Gladiorum, please take me to meet Her Majesty Cyrene. I must share the truth with her.
Since Her Majesty's not here, no need for formalities. The word Gladiorum always reminds me of my fallen homeland buried deep in the depths. Call me High Sealand.
Oh!
Nameless Swordmaster.
I need her to say the name again.
Call me High Sealands.
High Sealands.
Nameless
Just as it
Swordmaster.
reads. Nameless Swordmaster.
Please allow me to add one more thing. You actually already know my name.
You mean Phainon?
Oh, that is
Such a name
sick.
could never be your true one.
I promise I'm not looking at the titties. Well, you know. But that effect is dope.
But I won't question you further about it. Ever since Her Majesty issued the Flame Chase decree, heroes from all over have sent their letters of introduction. What's the harm in adding one more name like Phainon or Phainon? Besides, the deep sea is dark. Isn't it the perfect place to hide secrets best left unseen? All right, nameless Swordmaster. Hold on to my wake. Let's find somewhere else to talk.
I was too busy watching and looking at her model. So this right here, the deep sea's dark, isn't it the perfect place to hide secrets best left unseen? Is Kevin about to make some sort of deal that could potentially salvage the current situation by hiding it from specific figures? I don't know, just random guesses.
Aren't you even a little suspicious of what I've said?
Harboring suspicions is not my concern. My sword dances only when the Imperator harbors doubts. There's no use in speaking further. Show me your true intentions through action.
Okay. Phainon's technique. If Phainon is in the team, technique points limit increases, and using technique defeats enemies, whatever.
Perhaps you should demonstrate your skills and calm the raging black tide for us.
This is a new map.
Light up the dawn. Light up the dawn.
Sick. It's not.
Oh. Nice moves.
Thanks. You should see me touch my toes.
We just washed it away and here it comes again. The black tide is really no joke.
Light up the dawn.
The waters end here.
The waters.
The one you seek is beyond this point.
She's real pretty.
At last. I can meet with Her Majesty Cyrene herself. Are there any formalities I need to observe?
Don't kneel, don't do the hand-kissing or foot-kissing gestures of the old dynasty, and most of all, don't bow. The Imperator despises such rituals, especially when the heads of those taller than her bend beneath her crown.
She really is down to earth.
The second thing to note, only trusted ones may come near her. Keep 5 paces distance until the Imperator allows otherwise.
Sounds like an old friend of mine.
Well, experience is a good thing. Stay sharp, and you'll be just fine.
Aglaya! I missed you so much!
Duck's Goldweaver, little hostage. Apologies
Okay.
for keeping you waiting.
Little hostage? What?
It's you.
You know them? Good. That makes things easier.
Before that, I'm more curious about one thing. Where is Her Majesty Cyrene?
To avoid any misunderstandings, nameless Swordmaster. Although we spoke and laughed along the way, I never said you were entitled to meet her. The Imperator decreed. The Deliverer will not appear in this age. Be wary of suspicious individuals. Come now, both of you. Let's finish our job.
I see. It's a trap. I had no intention of fighting. So remember this, Lady Hysealant. If my sword shows any hesitation, don't thank me. Thank them instead.
Me?
No, you misunderstand. We don't want to see Chrysoceres hurt each other. Just give us some time to ask you a few questions.
The Nestia's golden threads will judge you and decide your fate.
As you wish.
White-haired Swordmaster? If what you say is true, then you must know the fate of the world. So, how much do you know about what we read from the prophecy?
Speak of Tribbie's prophecy.
You shall shatter into 1,000 fragments and wither in the soil of foreign lands. Is that correct, Lady Tribbie?
How?
How is this possible?
A world of his own making.
Got it right?
Yes, but the prophecy never mentioned he'd appear here. At least, not in this era.
You must listen to me, Aglaya, Tribbie. The Phainon of this world has not yet been born. In a distant future, he will follow the prophecy's guidance and appear before you, but do not seek him out. Because Era Nova is a complete and utter lie. I will tell you the truth, and you will understand why the world must forsake the prophecy and find another path to Era Nova. Because I know both of you, and I believe that no matter how the course of history may change, the faith we all share will always remain the same. And so, the layers of rock began to reverse, and history wove itself anew. Through my old acquaintances, I was given the chance to meet the leader of the Flame Chase journey, Cyrene. And after a long and arduous negotiation, we came to an agreement. The Imperator's alliance needed the destruction, and I was ready to pour all my strength into it. The spoils of the Flame Chase, the core flames, would be sealed by my hand. But the condition was this. In the upcoming battle, in our conquest of the Earth, I had to prove that my power could transcend fate. In the original history, there was a brutal war. At the end, the Titankin of Georios, Terravox, killed the rampaging Titan and took the core flame that supported the Earth. But this time, Amphoreus encountered a turning point in its fate. Neither side suffered any losses. When I severed the Titan's head and raised the core flame high, the crowd gathered around the scorched remains of the god, roaring with joy, cheering for the hero of the destruction, who had ignited the faint spark of life for the first time. Yes, in that flickering light, the once dark path ahead seemed to become clearer.
Bro, the sound effects. What?
And in the long years that followed, I brought down the other Titans, one by one. I could do more than just wait. When time resets, the chance to change the world also emerges from the lines of history. Until finally, the brutal future revealed by Era Nova is reversed. But tell me, if that's truly the case, why are we doomed to the same outcome?
Verse Eternal Recurrence, the end.
The people kept their promise and handed you all the core flames. In this world after Tribbios, no demigods were born in Amphoreus. At this point, I just want to know. When they vanished into the black tide with their mortal bodies, why didn't you shed even a single tear? Your indifference chills me. To you, were they just a bunch of insignificant footnotes?
Sorrow has been my constant companion. In fact, with 12 core flames upon me, the fire in my heart has never been more violent. I'll remember this world through anger. As long as I burn, they'll never truly leave me.
Perhaps it's already too late. But you're right. Anger, at this moment, is the only weapon I can rely on.
I'm trying to like lock in.
Draw your sword, executioner.
So the real Phainon.
That your greatest mistake was leaving me alive.
After that, he raised his sword and attacked. Then, Kaslana killed himself. That day, who fell to the sword to be left in the past, and who went into the future, I can't remember anymore.
Oh shit.
I only remember a nymph, hiding in the shadows just out of sight, futilely pushing a stone ball. Climb, fall, climb, fall, climb again, and fall. The only freedom the nymph had was in choosing how to roll the stone. Sometimes fast, sometimes slow. Sometimes resting on a gentler slope, leaning against the stone for a break. But its choice couldn't change the futility of it all. The stone would always roll back down the slope, and the nymph would always return to the starting point, beginning again. After that, every time I reached this point in the cycle, the burning sky would cast a shadow over its path. It would nearly reach the peak at the 4th quint of curtain fall hour, then fall to the starting point in the first 15 seconds of the next entry hour. And my efforts in this cycle would dissolve into nothing at the same time.
Subject Kasana persuaded the 12 Crisis heirs to recover all 12 core flames in a peaceful way. After verification, the unauthorized access did not have a substantive impact on the experimental process. Life cycles of the 12 heirs were terminated strictly in the predetermined experimental sequence and successfully loaded into the buffer. Subject Kasana regressed. The extrapolation process and abnormal fluctuations were detected in his mind functions. Edmund notes the first devastating failure. Recurrence 2. Subject Kasana adopted a strategy similar to Eternal Recurrence 1. No substantive impact on the experimental progress was observed. Life cycles of the 12 heirs terminated normally in sequence. Subject Kasana regressed the extrapolation process. Recurrence 3. Minor adjustments detected in Subject Kasana's strategy. Decision weighing for avoid sacrifice of the past companions has been increased. After verification, this adjustment did not have substantive impact on the experimental process. Life cycle of the 12 heirs terminated normally in sequence. Subject Kasana regressed to the extrapolation process. Recurrence 15. Subject Kasana attempted to decompile the Black Tide for the first time, aiming to elevate access privileges and executing unauthorized access to authorization operations against specific subjects represented by 12 heirs. Life cycles of the 12 heirs terminated normally in sequence. Subject Kasana regressed in the extrapolation process. Recurrence 42. Subject Kasana's 11th attempt to breach the scepter's core layered has failed. The decision of weighing for avoid sacrifices of the past companions showed a minor decline. Life cycles terminated. He regressed. Recurrence 133. Analysis of observations from the Eternal Occurrence 83 to 133 indicates that Subject Kasana's strategy is gradually converging with that of Eternal Recurrence 42 of getting to the scepter's core. Over synchronicity, risks detected, potential cognitive function degradation suspected. Admin notes, this will undoubtedly reinforce the Iron Tomb's destruction vector. Within expectations, no intervention required. Continue observation. Okay. The 134th.
Absolute nonsense.
I thought cycles was the answer you were looking for.
No. It's just that the answer came so suddenly. There was no fun in tracing it back to its roots. Aeons? Paths? What a load of nonsense.
I can't give you an exact explanation of those two concepts either.
Enough. I'm just expressing my frustration. Don't you understand? I was already expecting this.
The black tide came from beyond the sky. And everything else is no exception.
Fate is a strange thing. No matter how the details of history change, the Anaxa I know always remains as harsh as ever.
If the other Anaxagoras actually worshipped the gods, I'd make sure to find a way to break the cycles and crush them in their cradles. Too bad. Now only you have the ability to do that.
What's that supposed to mean? You're willing to help?
Of course. The core flames were meant to save the world. And in my opinion, the noble titans have no reason to refuse. Besides, according to you, before stepping into these endless cycles, you were my pupil.
I've already heard the same thing countless times.
Enough chit-chat. Let's go. If we run into any other scholars, leave them to me. We've all made preparations for total annihilation. Never thought someone would step in to help.
What up?
You've been to the Luminary Throne before, haven't you?
If you're talking about in past cycles.
You're already much luckier than the other students.
The core flame.
Hold up. Keep your wits about you. Someone's watching us.
The cat's here.
Pretty boy, your eyesight's better than I thought. As for that false god who's been turning the world upside down, it's you, isn't it, white hair?
You sure do love stealing the spotlight. In the name of the Seven Sages, I demand that you immediately step away from the Luminary Throne. This is the sacred ground of reason, and no one may desecrate it. Take my words back to Aglaya. I won't say the same thing twice, Catgirl.
Oh my! You won't even call me the demigod of trickery. That is just heartbreaking. I have some words for you, too. First, as one of the most heretical blasphemers in the world, you have no right to lecture me. Second, this is none of your business, Grove Boy. Step aside. I don't want anyone getting hurt.
Here we go. Again.
Core Flame thieves. You really think you can scare off a sage of the Grove with nothing but empty threats?
This gloomy little brat's got a sharp tongue. Ooh, not bad.
Oh, there it goes.
I kinda like you. As a return favor, please come Cersei's core flame right here. Aw, don't cry now.
See ya.
That was close. I'm out of here.
Gone. Why am I getting this?
They're exactly like all the past ones I've known. Cunning. And yet so naive.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Of course. When I first set out on the flame chase journey, Lady Tribbie never managed to teach me Orynyx's miracle. But along the way, I learned a thing or two.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
The Venerationist's foolish inventions finally come in handy.
Oh, there she is. She's like way hidden back there.
This is possible.
You've arrived, Zacharias. Always so punctual.
What? Do you know who I am?
I'm running out of patience. So I'm not going to waste words. Listen up, Spirit Thief. Hand over the core flame, and let's pretend we never clashed. This way, you and this world can still be saved.
Save? You sing better than any bard. If you ask me, you're the greatest disaster Amphoreus has ever known.
I'm assuming this is how he becomes the Flame Reaver. He's going through these cycles, his shit just gets fucked up, his mind becomes fucked up, and at the end, in the last cycle that we saw, it's him just literally just needing the core flame and can't even speak straight.
No matter how strong you are, you're still just a mortal body. Carrying 12 core flames? Don't make me laugh. You'll just get consumed by the divine flames and drag this world down with you.
134.
What?
This is the 134th cycle I've lived through. And the number of core flames I carry...
1,596.
Yes.
1,000 core flames and just a single Chrysos heir. How is that even possible?
I've come this far. And that's proof enough.
But someday you will burn to the ground.
Of course. The divine flames will eventually consume my eyes and blind me. But before that, they could still forge and sharpen Dawnmaker. Now when I cut open your stomach, you won't feel a thing.
Oh.
This is the final warning.
Fine. Assume this world holds 100 million possibilities. And no matter how one looks at it, 99 million...
Also, it would make sense how he was able to defeat Cypher, knowing how she does her skills.
Even so, I'll use my divine power, despised by the people of this world,
Do you know how to kill Mighty?
100 million possibility.
Bartolos!
Brat, if you've got the guts, you'll have to first step over my dead body.
And Bartolos went down swinging.
Cat-eared thief, run!
Bartolo went down swinging.
This little brat is not a threat we can deal with just by ourselves.
For the next tomorrow!
I'm fine.
See ya.
The future will come! For tomorrow!
How absurd.
In my memories, Zagreus always meets the same end. Over and over again.
Alright, that's fucked
The
up.
departure no longer stirs anything in my heart.
This reason core flame before us is a fake. Obvious as day.
I know.
And he will kill Cypher the way he... This is exactly how it went down. With the Flame Reaver.
It always plays out like this.
Makes
The
sense.
Spirit Thief covers for her.
He just fucked up
And
by the
trickery
time we get to that
demigod
recurrence.
escapes with 2 core flames. And then, driven by defiance or hatred, she decides to stand before me once more. Exactly like the countless past hers I've known. Cunning, yet so naive.
Since you've witnessed the same scene play out countless times, tell me, will you carve the trickery core flame from my chest now?
That depends on your attitude. At least so far, in the cycles where you've asked this question, The endings haven't been so cruel.
Well, thank you for that. But I also believe that this time, you won't catch up to me. No one can catch up to me. I'm no longer running to escape anymore.
Whether you believe me or not, I'll still tell you this. You've made the wrong decision.
All right, then. We'll see.
Silence.
This is new.
One-eyed boy. What are you trying to pull now?
Go, Cyphera. Give us some time in private. This isn't for her, but for you. You've walked too far down this path. It's time to discuss a possibility. Maybe the road you're walking is not one of salvation, but one that will simply drag the world into the flames for all time's sake. Turn back. I don't care how many times you've tried, because there's one thing I'm sure of. Your Messiah complex has turned you into something no different from the icy gods you spoke of. The children of humanity you swore to save. They are no more than ants to you now, aren't they?
Yikes. Fuck.
Of course.
Are they building it to the point in which he's no longer the man in the first cycle whatsoever? He's so fucked up that our tomb just happens and we have to accept it.
I've been wondering, what kind of demon could burn my homeland to the ground in an instant without batting an eye? Now I have the answer. It turns out that fiery demon has been fantasizing of becoming this world's deliverer.
I don't want to argue anymore. No matter what I say, the outcome won't change. Make your biggest effort to resist, or accept fate, and hand over the core flame to me. Even if it's futile, we all have the right to choose.
Yes. Even if it is futile, and the world is just a divine joke.
When I walk into the destruction written by the gods with my own 2 legs, you will witness. Even the smallest footnote still leaves a mark in this story.
Yeah.
And so, at the end of the 134th cycle, the Traveler and the Scholar fulfilled their fates once again. Or perhaps it wasn't just they who fulfilled their fates. I can't quite remember all this. In the endless darkness, for no reason, a voice always lingered by my ear. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value. Reduced to ashes. Such a familiar end. It happens in every journey. Always the same.
Whew, okay. Recurrence 134, Klasina's 103rd attempt to breach the Scepter's core layer has failed. You couldn't even do it. Decision wait for avoid sacrifices of past companions. Approaching 0.0018. Over synchronicity risk detected. Life cycles of the 12 heirs terminated. Klasina regressed. 5,297. Subject Klasina's 5,266 attempt to breach the Scepter's core has failed. Life cycle of the 12 heirs terminated. That's enough regressed. Note, subject strategy now nearly identical to eternal recurrence of 42. Mind function degradation detected. With possible irreversible damage. He fucked himself up. Hold on, I gotta piss. Oh, yo, that shit's okay. It clicked. So it's all starting now that it clicked. Now that it clicked, it's all starting to make sense to some extent. To prevent Aeronova, which Cyrene and Kevin decided is a sham, will bring destruction instead. Cyrene they basically decided to create the cycle system. Cyrene essentially gave her life to help him create that cycle. So she's been stuck in that path world this whole time, watching this happen over and over and over to his friend. And then I guess Kaslana, Kevin, been trying to get into the Scepter's core, all these cycles, and in the process lost himself. And the Chrysalis heir just keep dying and dying and dying in the process. He's no longer feeling anything about it anymore. He became the Flame Reaver. So where does March come in? Where does Marchie come in? And all of this from an experiment using the scepter. What I don't understand, and maybe it was explained in all the lingo that they say and I just didn't catch it. It is to my understanding that the scepters were used by the geniuses in order to run experiments. But the human mind could not comprehend how to make use of the tool. So eventually they stopped working. This one is hidden. But Lygus is saying that this one got casted away by Noose. Who's running the experiment? Is it the scepter itself? Or someone using the scepter? John, if I were to skip my stories and watch playthroughs instead, what point should I skip to? I really think that you shouldn't skip deliberately. I think that you should go through the playthrough, and there will be very obvious moments where they're just repeating the same thing over again in a more fancy way or different perspective, just to build connection to certain characters. Those are probably the moments where you can just like skip. So for example, when Naxa says that he wants to become a Titan, I didn't need to hear, I think it was Castra's right after they show her perspective. I'm like, okay, cool. We spend 10-15 minutes on that. So like moments like that, you can probably just skip to speed up, and it will give you a summary too, which is cool with the skipping. If you wanted to skip. I'll say though, maybe it's good that they repeat some of these things because the story does get kind of complex, but now it's clicking. Now it's making sense. So, quick side note, I chose Bronya as my free character and just hit my first standard pass 5-star. I prayed it wasn't Bronya. It was not. It was worse. Yunsug! Let's go! Yo, now you get to use him. And he will carry your early account like he carried mine. Talk as much shit as you want from him about him. He carried my early account. So, I haven't gotten my first standard one yet, right? If I remember correctly. I think I chose Ruin May from my choice. I did a normal limited wish on Tribbie, and I got Welt. So I still got my beginner banner still. If I can get Himiko, I'd be in such a good spot. Himiko, Blade. I don't think you can get the tailored ones. So I think it's probably gonna be, if I can get Himiko or Bronya, it'd be a good start. Good start. You did not just call my boy Dollar Tree Jingliu. Come on. He's trying his best. I saw the funniest tweet the other day. Yun Qing could beat 90% of the universe in a 1v1, but he only chooses to fight the 10% that he cannot. I laughed so hard when I saw that. Because he got to fight Jingliu, he got to fight Acheron in the upcoming event. My man just aims high and gets clapped. It's funny. Man. Okay. So, now that things are clicking, this is making so much more sense. And to be honest, getting a story of someone that came in with great intentions and just absolutely gets ruined by the journey, that's the type of story I actually do enjoy watching. It pulls at the heartstrings. He literally will end, after the 33 million occurrences, he will end completely different. Like, it actually makes sense that he's a Ravager at the end of the journey. Because he's not him anymore. He's not him anymore. So, like, if he goes on to actually destroy Belobog, to destroy the space station, it makes sense. He's not him anymore. He got destroyed by the journey. It's like real life sometimes. This is 14 years at work. I am no longer the same person. I fucking hate everything. I drink alcohol every day. Oh, wait, that's too real. That's too real. I have pulled a few 4-star Lycons already, though, which is low-key very helpful. Okay. All right. Shall we continue? Because all this talk from Ryder doing his free-to-play account getting me excited to play mine. But I also am intrigued as to where we are in the story. Okay. Administrator, the directive received. No more prompts about the risk of mine function damage. Wait, what? Oh, shit. More sequences. 12,000. Subject class on us. 12,000 attempt to breach the scepter's core layer has failed. Terminated, regressed. 23,000. Attempt to reach the core layer failed. Regressed. 46. Failed. 71,000. Failed. The heirs keep dying every single time. 80,000. Failed. Heirs dies. Regress. 95,000. Same. All of them. Same. We're already at 108,000.
You don't look so good, Deliverer.
Even after going through 108,642 cycles. Mighty, your name for me has never changed.
Why do you sound so pleased? It's a derogatory name.
Yeah, I know all too well. You only meant it sincerely in the first cycle. After that one and only time we walked side by side. Every time since. It always ends up like this. Dawnmaker will stab you through your 10th thoracic vertebra. That's your weak spot, and the only way to kill you.
Interesting. Tell me, when the mighty Moses of the past faced you, did they ever retreat?
Never.
Then they died honorably, worthy of the name of strife. But there's still tenderness in your eyes. How pathetic.
I have to remember how this feels.
But you no longer do.
Remember that I
You're
was
struggling
once
to do it.
you. Or else the destruction will completely consume me.
If you win, tell the mighty most of the next life. This person is a worthy opponent. So always remember to give it your all and never slack off.
I'll keep that in mind. As always.
Even though the dynasty is left with just one, the Kremnos festival will continue as usual. I, the king of the Kremnoan Legion, will host the final feast in the center of this arena, and the prize will be the flames of strife. One day, you shall die with a wound in your back. That's what I saw when I overcame the trial. The gods' dying ramblings. Enough. You've probably heard this thousands of times. So you must understand, facing the demigod of strife means there's no way you'll take this core flame in peace.
I understand.
Yeah.
Step forward.
Time to fuck up your friend again.
And face me in a final battle. I, the last son of Gorgo, the demigod of strife, salute you. I'll give 10,000 scars and 10,000 lives of mine to fuel the blazing sun of deliverance.
Oh shit. Oh my god! You will bear the blazing sun until the pale dawn breaks. Do you still remember him, Kasuna? The one who reached the dawn? All hail Mightymost, the greatest conqueror, the mightiest protector, the strongest of all. The dying lion, eyes blazing, the king of with no kingdom. Tell me, if Kefali never forgets, how many scars have you already carved on him? How many vertebrae have you shattered? How many times did you drive your blade through his back? Whew. How did the library of whatever fall to the flame? What color was the destruction of the last Cremonian, whatever. You pitiful jester, fit not only for singing, dancing, and jest, but also for treachery that walks the razor's edge. Go on, veil your folly with the weight of the world, then adorn your fratricide, or whatever, with it, just to savor the taste of tragedy. Gotta remember to read these every single cycle. Wonder who's writing this. Is it him to himself? Wow. Wow, skis.
Behold! The last Kremnos festival has begun.
Mightymost, the Lance of Fury.
And will not end till death.
It's time to temper myself. The future will come.
Conquer this world, or be conquered by me.
As you wish.
As you would.
Full glory. I salute you.
Oh.
That's all I ever wanted. Sun, tear the sky! Empty shell. So without substance. Hail the new dawn. Empty shell. Doja. Chaos.
Sheesh.
So without substance. Sun, tear the sky. All stars burn to ash. Feel the scorching hatred. Empty shell. So without substance. Is that all? One or two. If you can deliver.
Oh, I wish I would have seen that in slow-mo.
Flames of your fury to scorch your own.
Mightymost. Let strife decide the outcome. Let this burn.
What curse of immortality!
Sheesh.
Well fought. You may crown yourself. My blood. In your next life, I shall once again block your path. Deliverer, I wish you eternal victory.
The 108,000. 642nd core flame of strife fell into the fire. Yet the shadows of the black tide still loom, and pain and despair spread across distant lands. The blaze was still not enough. It had to be fed, even if it meant burning this body to ash.
We're at 2 million now. 2 million plus. No, we're not gonna fight cast right now, right? No.
Cannot reach. Moreover, the sun you bear is both cold and blinding.
Okay, he's gonna be super fucked up at 2 million.
Surely cannot bring warmth to the nether realm of the next life.
Golden blood is born from the destruction. We have long since lost the right to seek warmth. Only by feeding the flames can we melt that hopeless future.
Allow me to ask, how many core flames do you carry now?
2 million times 12.
4,041,183.
Yikes.
Such a heavy burden.
Just a little bit.
That's why you've turned into this. A broken idol. Tragic firewood.
No, ma'am. I will bear this burden as long as you hand over the core flame of death.
I must refuse. As the demigod of death, I cannot watch you walk into a fate more cruel than death.
But this way, the past, present, and future will never again suffer unnecessary death.
Unnecessary death. Indeed, you are not the Phainon I know. Please turn back. Don't let that absurd and unjust fate of yours come to pass. This way, at least my realm can still become the fragrant bed where you fall asleep.
In the end, still, it seems the clash of blades was inevitable.
How painful. I know I am not your match, having fallen under your sword countless times. But even so, please understand that my resolve is not to be underestimated. Even Kethely cannot shape all things at will, nor can they dictate the fate of all life. No one can shoulder the balance of life and death alone, not even a god. And it is precisely for this reason that I chose, at the end of this arduous journey, to overcome the trial and take the authority of death. I am the Hand of Shadow.
She's so hot.
Casterus, the demigod of death.
Mm-hmm.
Listen closely, deliverer from days past. Please turn back. Do not disturb these fresh flowers in their muddy deaths.
Yikes. Oh shit. I forgot to read. Dang it, I forgot to read it.
At this crossroads of life and death, the giant dragon is but a shattered shell. Yet I will still.
You think if I crash?
Defending what hope remains.
I'm gonna crash. I crashed it. I crashed the game. I really wanted to read it. It'll probably throw me right into the battle again, though. It's still running. Do, 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 do. Ideally, it puts me right before we start walking. I hear fireworks outside. Come on, put me right before the walk. Right before the walk. Right before the walk. Hell yeah, let's go. Ah, here we go. Do you still remember her, Castellana? The one who won't reach the dawn. Castress. With every sigh flowing from her fingertips and her hands blocking all words of comfort. She held each death close to her heart and swallowed every cry of grief in her palms. Tell me, if Kefali never forgets, how many pairs of wings have you shattered for her? How many blossoms have you snuffled out? Or snuffed out? How many butterflies have you cast into the ashes? The moonlight's fragrance once streamed like the river of souls. How did you turn into a golden poison and make it libations? What? For your banquet of futile deliverance. And yet it is you, so-called deliverer in sheep's clothing, who ought to be the sacrifice upon the altar of the gods. Ugly beast, you seemingly pious gaze cannot hide the seething venom beneath, and that spear-like horn of yours was born to slay your kin. So, feast upon the bones and call it grace. The sweetness will surely convince you I never truly knew anything about the blade of slaughter. Yo, these quest descriptions are fucking crazy.
Crossroads of life and death, the giant dragon is but a shattered shell. Yet I will still fight, defending what hope remains.
Ow.
It's time to temper myself. Tomorrow.
Ow.
I ask you to rest here.
Allow me to refuse. I must transform my soul into a raging fire. I must burn that idol of destruction to the ground.
Sun, tear the sky!
All of this. How is it any different from that brutal future?
Good question, Cass.
Keep him here.
All stars burned to ash. Empty shell.
Even if I can't win,
Think of the minion.
I must try.
Then let this be a tribute to your million struggles, fought time and time again.
Wake up, lost one. See that the firelight in the darkness
core flame of death was taken from the dragon's belly. What a brilliant flame. It should shine upon all, light the path ahead, and illuminate the dawn of Amphoreus that's to come.
Yikes.
2,003,432 cycles. 24,041,184 core flames. As if even the deepest abyss of primordial chaos could be burned away.
$4 million.
You're here, as always. You're still lingering, deep within me, never fading away. Because you haven't completely abandoned hope. Am I right? You're still waiting for a miracle, for the true hero to come and save us. If that thread of hope exists, it must come from beyond this world. From the true starry sky. But if it's just a traveler with no connection to Amphoreus, they may not understand our struggles, nor be willing to join this fight. Your thoughts are wavering. The mark of destruction is deepening. But even within the gods' cold calculations, unconditional courage and goodwill still emerge. So, never forget what set you on this path. How many times has it been? Remind me again. My memory is a bit fuzzy. 4 million. Exactly. Then that blaze inside of you must be burning hotter than ever. Yes. When I first forged the 12 core flames into one, I had the same impression. The destruction. A power unlike anything before surged within me.
Yikes.
Violent flames ready to tear my body apart and consume this world, this wretched prison. I thought that was it. And yet no. This fragile body holds a staggering 48 million core flames. I suppose it won't be long. Perhaps just a fleeting 10,000 years before it's reduced to nothing but charred, crumbling bones. And when that happens, your long struggle will finally come to an end. No. I've already found a way to keep the cycles going. Mind sharing it with me? In every new cycle, the new me is born. All I have to do is push the next Phainon to the end of the world. And then he'll kill me. Shatter this body. Take my flames, my memories, and carry on the path I started.
So, will the exit be, instead of Phainon killing him, maybe he kills Phainon?
Bold plan, but risky. What if, one day, the next you refuses to follow the same path? How can you ensure the continuation of the cycles?
If it were Professor Anaxa or Aglaya in my place, maybe they'd come up with something smarter. Unfortunately, I don't have a backup plan. I have no choice but to bet everything on the next Phainon. And trust that he makes the same choice I did. But even in this wretched prison, luck is still sometimes on my side. Because I never forget. Wait.
Oops.
You mean...
Never forget what set me on this path.
Ever since I committed to this plan, not once in millions of cycles has there ever been an exception.
$9 million left. 23 million.
I can do this, Lord Phainon, as the demigod of the sky, a healer of Twilight Courtyard. I will heal you, and then...
The black tide. It's consuming you. You can't hold out much longer, demigod. Hand over the core flame. Let's put an end to this suffering.
No, that just won't do. A healer should stay composed in front of those suffering from illness. Shouldn't they?
Hyacinthia.
Yikes. You still remember, Castle now? The one who won't reach the dawn? In that drunken dream, the mountains loomed high and steep. And there you saw yourself. Believe me, O future witness. He stood atop the peak. The people sang with him in ecstasy. The broken Chrysos heirs, the twisted demigods, they sang, they spawned, they stamped their feet upon the ground with him. Hail! Terror struck his heart. Prophecy burned in every soul. Wild with rapture and madness. Hail! Spare them, Kasuna. Spare them. Your peerless flame sends chills down every spine. Let them sing of the tireless heroes. Sing of Aranova. Sing of the land where wine and honey flow in turns. Let them sing how he wove new glory among the stars, and how the eternal city crashed to dust. How Okimans, whatever, Gradnos, and every lineage they knew were destroyed. As for Kaslana, he is still within the drunken dreams, upon the sheer jagged peak. There he lights the flame with blood, and blood with flame. Like the sun who blazed, banished all evil from its path. The mountains rise, cruel and steep. It's the same as the first part. Yet still he dances there alone, wild and uneasy in his joy. Yet all proves futile. The flames know no weariness, and the dawn is beyond reach. All proves futile. The flame know no awareness, and dawn is beyond reach. Twice. These are getting crazier.
Return the dawn to this world.
Raging fire.
Your deaths won't be in vain.
I think you're making
just as they've never been.
Drive back the shadows. Bring tomorrow to this world. The sunrise.
Finish the sun's work.
Oh my god.
I believe in you. You are the Chrysos heir of world bearing. The one who can lead us. It's just... I don't understand. Within the sun upon your shoulders, the part of that warmth that should come from you, from an ordinary person, it's so faint.
My humanity is indeed just a flicker compared to the blazing fire of divinity.
Even so, don't cast it away.
I never have. I have kept everyone's wishes close to my heart. Even though the divine fire burns so fiercely that every time I return to the start, it devours me in an instant. Each cycle, it's your wishes that guide me to the end. That pass the flames to the next me. Over and over and over again.
So, you're not just a lone spark in the dark. You're a pyre built from the bones of all the selves you've left behind. But what about you? What about your wishes? The wishes of all the countless versions of you. Lord Kazlana. So that's how it is. Without flaw. That is the flaw the golden blood gave you. The most fatal flaw of all, isn't it? The moment you took the world upon your shoulders without you lost the chance to ever
without hesitation
be yourself.
Now that is an unexpected revelation. And I suppose that makes me the perfect fuel for the flame of deliverance, doesn't it?
No. An empty flame saves no one, but I still believe in you, Deliverer. I, Hyacinthia, the Eye of Twilight, am neither strong enough to command the wind and rain, nor willing to end this absurd struggle by letting the sky fall. The only thing I can do is become one with the sky itself. And then, may the gentle colors of the rainbow paint your sun in shades it has never known. May they bring Amphoreus, a rosy-fingered dog. Though the light has grown dim, its warmth still lingers. Deliverer, please, open your heart to me.
That's crazy to see it. Hyacinthia, the Eye of Twilight.
No matter. Let this blazing sun.
You're starting off on the form already, huh?
Sky with golden fire.
Crushed and torn.
Fire! Burning!
Hail the new dawn. So without substance. Empty shell. Sun tear the sky. Lost in twilight.
Let the sky merge with all this world's suffering. Farewell, Hyacinthia.
Yikes.
Yes, your sun burns hot enough to turn everything to ash. But tell me, how will the seeds of a new world ever take root?
The core flame rose. The sky fell.
He's sounding closer and closer to the reaver.
23,570,000th cycle came to an end. And this time, the end of the flame chase remained the same as ever. From the horizon rose a golden color unlike anything the world had ever seen. So pure it consumed all in its path. This was the end of the world. And
and the start of the next. For a moment, I saw the destruction of the universe. That being known as Iron Tomb. Its will to break free from the black tide burns fiercer than the blazing sun. Is this Amphoreus' wrath? If its choice has already been made, if fate is set in stone, I will still never yield.
Damn!
$23,570,000 cycles. 282,840,000 core flames. No more chasing is needed. And now, I am the fire at the end of the long night. The flame chase isn't some quiet walk through a sea of flowers. It's a revolution. An all-consuming transformation. And if destruction is the only way, then let me be the one to step across the ashes of the old world and burn endlessly until another dawn rises on the distant horizon, bringing the true dawn to Amphoreus.
Oh, here we go. The last one. Oh, fuck.
33,550,337.
Oh, okay. I'm a piss. Be right back. Congrats, guys. I am now depressed. Has this quest had any happy moments? Can't remember anymore. I legit cannot remember if there were any happy moments in this quest anymore. All right, last cycle.
This
is the cycle you're about to enter. Countless memories are flooding in. Countless versions of myself have stood here, facing the same choice. They all needed a moment, just like you do. To stop, to breathe, to process the weight of 1,000,000 lifetimes worth of sorrow, pain, and struggle. And just like them, you will carry those memories and that fire into the chaos of rebirth. I must go and bear this burden. I must say goodbye to you, and then fight the destruction with destruction. Yes. That's always the decision you make. I will burn and fade away. I will become the flame reaver of this life and keep my promise to Cyrene. I will kill gods and comrades alike and steal the core flames. And even if my mind turns to ash along with my body, I will keep my purpose in mind. I will stop Era Nova. I will find the next me and make him carry on this futile endeavor of 30 million lifetimes. Looks like you're ready. Then I should be going too. Where are you going? You only exist in my heart. There's nowhere else for you to go. Do you remember what she said? The dreams you had as children. The deliverer in the prophecies. A real, living, breathing person. You finally found him.
It's me.
Friend.
Being pulled into your memories. Is there anything I can do?
I don't have an answer for that, my friend. I'm sorry. I was supposed to send you home. This is my flame chase journey. You were never meant to be a part of it. No. You know the truth. If Iron Tomb is born from Amphoreus' fate, then it will bring ruin to the worlds beyond the sky. And all these countless lifetimes you've spent, it's all been for the sake of defying that end, hasn't it? In millions of cycles, I've said goodbye to each and every one of you. Yet nothing ever changes. Each time we speak, our words grow fewer. Your fire burns hotter, and you're getting closer to becoming pure rage. A vessel of hatred. I never had a choice. I understand. If you are to keep the worst fate from unfolding, this is the only path. But this time, things are different. Your persistence has shifted the tide. On the horizon, I see it. Faint but undeniable. The shape of dawn, breaking through the eternal night. Turns out, the fire that lights the way was never mine to begin with. Do you remember, in that first timeline, you and Mightymost stood before the scales of justice, locked in a duel? Each of you weighing what you held dearest. What weighed more than the fate of the world? And when hesitation took hold, The answer you sought from me. What am I saying? I am you. Even if you buried me deep and chose another path, that fact never changed. Then let's try again. When you stood before the scales in hesitation, the answer you found in your own heart. Do you still remember it? Remember the past and become the hero of tomorrow. What weighs more than the fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past and carry it into the future. Good. Then Trailblazer, my friend, my comrade. You arrived in this strange world and were bound by its cruel fate up till this very moment. In the face of danger, you never once backed down. Instead, you've saved world after world without hesitation. That boarding pass on your chest is now the mark of a hero. If I choose to step through that door and embrace an end fitting of the destruction, let this sun forged from millions and millions of core flames burn me up along with the god of destruction and their minions.
Oh shit.
Then the world we leave behind, this world, my home, where hope still lingers. Will you take on everything we've carried? Return to the beginning one last time. Stop the birth of Iron Tomb, save the world we love, and rewrite its doomed fate.
I have no choice. I will be the dawn of Amphoreus. I will stop the completion of Iron Tomb.
Good. In that case, even this fruitless wasteland may finally bloom with flowers. So... if he takes on the weight of the whole world, he'll be able to walk further down the path of deliverance than a fire that only knows how to burn. One will step into the future. One will remain in the past.
So I was so a hero within.
If I can strike down the gods with Dawnmaker, perhaps fate's deadlock can be broken. And if you can stop Iron Tomb from ever being born, then these 30 million cycles will have not been in vain. It's time to put our teamwork to the test, partner.
Go fight for the future, Phainon. Leave the world to me. Let's both be the deliverer. I like that one.
Thank you for all you've done already, friend. The image of the hero I've buried deep in my heart finally steps into the light. Here, at the end of this long flame chase journey. Cyrene, a page never seen before has just been turned. Lend me the power of time, and send this hero back to the origin of time. Back to your side. And I will walk the unfinished path, just like the countless versions of me before. unwavering as always.
The end.
Tell me, will you be the blazing sun? Even if all of you burns to ash?
Without hesitation. I will bear this world until my body turns to dust. Remember this moment. Remember your friends, who never lived to see the world's end. Remember their final wishes, and let the purest rage in your heart rise out of those wishes. Let it consume you. Fuel you. Until it burns away the false sky above. Fine. If I can defy fate, then in the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Kefali will never forget this.
Take it. Everything I bear. Keep on burning.
Oh, here we go.
As long as we are never extinguished, the flame chase will not end.
Daddy Nanook! Yikes! Oh, looks so badass, fuck.
Do not bow your head to them.
Take it, Trailblazer. May this blood be like gold, and never tarnish. Farewell, Trailblazer. This is where I fulfill my final destiny. The prophecy of the Deliverer means nothing to me now. It belongs in the hands of someone far more fitting. Someone like you. Kaslana. The name of one who bears chaos does not belong to a single person. Rather, it is the embodiment of the mythical Kefali, and a symbol of all heroes. As the prophecy foretold, you will bear the blazing sun until the pale dawn breaks. May the name accompany you in my place, in the epic you write with your own hands.
Another attempt, another failure. I won't remind you how many times you've reached the end of history. But I will still place the choice before you.
If you've lost count, let me tell you. This is the 33,550,336th ending.
A perfect number. How poetic.
Oh, I did see someone figure that out too.
Know the truth in all these millions of futile endeavors. Amphoreus has never changed. If the outcome is inevitable, then why not silence your searing rage and embrace your fate with dignity? Your silence lasts longer than ever, Lord Phainon. Shall I take that to mean the will you've carried across countless cycles is finally starting to fracture?
Fracture? No. I'm just disappointed. I've retrieved memories from 30 million past lives, and I remember every conversation before every choice here. And yet, even after all this time, your arguments remain the same. Repetitive. Uninspired. If you had any hope of breaking me, you should have spent those endless cycles refining your rhetoric. You had infinite chances to sway me into the future you want. And yet here we are. The score, 33,550,336 to 0. So tell me, Lycurgus, who's the real loser?
Talk your shit.
How unfortunate. This was never a fair game. I have all the time and patience in the world. I can wait for you at the end of history another billion times. But you will never escape this cage. You can claim victory of the spirit if you wish. But we both know the moment that score shifts from 0 to 1. That is the moment I shall sound the paean of Era Nova. Lord Phainon.
Your incompetence disappoints me. But what truly makes me laugh is your utter lack of self-awareness. Think about it. In this story, who is truly the one in chains? Who is the one shackled to mindless vengeance, mistaking courage, the courage to rebel against the gods, for foolishness? Perhaps you're right. Maybe I should have tired of this futile struggle long ago. But even so, I will never accept the mercy of your release. Because you are both a prisoner to the gods and to me. And tell me, what right does a mere prisoner have to speak of fate and choice? What right does a mere prisoner have to look upon my fury?
You know this is pointless. You can't kill me.
Of course not. But I am tired of being measured against a worm the gods keep as a pet. Listen well, creator of destruction. This cry comes from all your abandoned creations. In the 10th cycle, I drove Dawnmaker through the heart of every Titan. Golden blood ran down my fingers, divine fire seared through my nerves, nearly breaking my will. But I endured. In the 10,000th cycle, my former comrades had all become my enemies. The endless slaughter dulled my senses to pain.
The freaking trumpet!
Painful emptiness almost swallowed me, forcing me to stop fighting. But I endured. In the 100,000th cycle, the destruction had already fused into a blazing sun, surging within this fragile body. My rationality had been burned away at the dawn of the era. Yet even with only this shattered body remaining, I still endured. In the 23,570,000th cycle. This time, I felt it. A tiny spark rising in the hollow cavity of my chest. Different from the obsession with deliverance. By its faint glow, once again, no, countless times again, I endured.
sun is about to fall. Ready to incinerate this absurd space-time dimension in an instant. That sun is me. All the countless versions of me from the past, along with my countless brethren, dragged into existence against their will, drowning again and again in your golden blood. The very essence of this world's suffering and despair, fused into the purest hatred, the fiercest rage. Nook, you arrogant fool! You think we were born to only serve as fuel for the fire? Fine then! Just as you wish, let the fire burn! If I was born as the blazing sun of destruction, then let you and your lackeys be the flares erupting from my core! And let this rage, burning futilely for 30 million epochs, engulf everything! And grant you a dawn where all stars burn to ash!
Warning, warning, warning. Experimental anomaly detected. Subject Kaslana failed to load into buffer zone. Memory dump irregularities detected. Illegal references. Undeclared objects. Unhandled methods. Uncaught exceptions. Anomaly detected. Destruction. Energy. No. Start. Oh shit, here we go. I didn't get to see this. We held off. He looks so good. What the fuck?
Nook.
Ah!
I brought you destruction!
Oh. Oh my. Wow. Bro, this is sick. Uh-oh.
The glass that shattered, reaching through the darkness, voices trailing fires, echo of desires, a world of silence.
Get up! Get up, Kevin! Yeah.
Down, embrace the detonation, craving our damn creation.
Oh my god! This looks so good! Oh my god! Come on, Hoyo, give me my anime already. What the? You actually burn them. Wow. I'm stunned. All right, FYI, lessons, never watch an animation
My wish?
beforehand in this game anymore.
My wish is to fulfill everyone else's wishes.
That's the thumbnail.
If I can't fulfill them,
Then send them on to tomorrow.
That was freaking unreal. Woof.
Your heart harbors wrath. You yearn to destroy everything. You bore the gaze of an Aeon and lived. You have stepped onto destruction's path. It is born at the end of every path that the possibility of new paths being born is ended. It burns away all in the cosmos who rule, that the rules of the cosmos be destroyed. Iron Tomb is your name. The Lord Ravager to destroy the erudition. Born in the experimental grounds of Aeons, Amphoreus, destined with erudition to burn to cinders. I have prepared a present for you, Nikos 864. It is a wrath
864
called Phainon. From the beginning of the experiment, there were 12 sets of factors incorporated into the calculations. After endless simulations, only this one rose above the rest. After 33,550,336 iterations, now his fury has grown to be without equal. This is a matter of considerable interest to me. This pure hatred is the final root of the equation. But there is another variable, the nameless from beyond the sky, also a pathstrider of destruction. I give thanks for his arrival, allowing Amphoreus to turn once more. But after fate has begun to turn, his existence will only become an unpredictable variable. Perhaps the time to take the stage has come. Grow in peace until it is time to break free from your cocoon. As for those unwelcome audience members, you need not worry.
Oh?
If you do not mind, I will personally get rid of them for you.
Visitor verification override protocol engaged. Access approved. Confirm. Hold to load data. I'll be waiting for you. Is this something? M? You know, I've always had a soft spot for you. Okay. Ready. Wow. Okay. We have a way to get back to Mem. I'm assuming these are the cards or the graph. This is the cards. This is the cards. I don't feel like doing this right now. Woo! Oh, hell yeah.
Wake up! Wake up!
What up,
Please,
Mem?
Wake up! You're finally awake. That's a relief. We were so close to being swept away by the reverse flow of time. It's lucky we found a safe place. Now, I'm going to send you back to the very start of time. But before we part, there's something I need to tell you. Something very, very important. That's right! At this very moment, my memories are finally whole.
Wow.
After watching so many fragments, my past is finally coming into focus, little by little. You're smart. You must have a clue now. Or maybe...
You knew the answer long ago, didn't you? Not surprised at all, huh? That's because I'm simple at heart. No matter what form I take, I've always been true to myself. But I'm glad that I remembered in the end. This way, I'll have no regrets.
Where are you going?
Don't worry. We're not truly parting. Because I'm going to become a part of you. I'll turn into the memory of this cycle. The 33,550,336th Flame Chase journey. And forever reside in the heart of the Time Demigod. This way, you'll carry all that has come before. Crossing time itself to reach the next cycle. My mission ends here. But looking back, I still feel lucky, after all. Across 30 million Cyrenes. I was the first, and the only one who got to finally meet you. So, believe me, in the next cycle, there will be another Cyrene waiting for you. And in the one after that, and the one after that. I will always be waiting.
Thanks for the large check.
Saying all that, I can finally fade away in peace. And become part of you. Without even realizing it. We'd already taken a wonderful journey together. All the way to the world's end. Now take my hand. Say a brief farewell. And step forward into tomorrow. Go. Find the future Cyrene. And set out on another journey with her. Promise me you won't keep me waiting too long, okay? No need to say it out loud. This is enough for me. It's time to go, my dear friend. May your trailblazing journey always be accompanied by a cool breeze and rippling waves.
Wowzers. Wowzers.
And may the days ahead embrace you like the softest fluff. Forever warm, forever gentle.
Now, let's turn to the next page.
There we go.
A page that exists because of you. Is this a meeting ordained by fate?
Oh my god, this is like when Phainon showed
An
us.
overdue reunion.
What a cliffhanger. What a cliffhanger. You know, are you Cyrene or Mem? You must be perplexed, though, Shuffle. I wish I could give you the answers, but I feel helpless about the current situation, too. It's me. Don't you recognize me? Or did I really change that much? You're Mem. Pretty unbelievable for me, too. It's like I had a long dream. Cyrene's memories and Mem's memories. They're all tangled together. But when I woke up, there were only broken fragments left. I can no longer remember the 30 million cycles. Luckily, I'll still remember my Crisis Air companions from this life and you, Shuffle. Everyone sacrificed everything for this world, and my heart is tied to their fates too. I want to start a new chapter as soon as possible. It's just that you complained to me about the book called Versions? It always stops at the most captivating parts. Perhaps that's just how fate works, huh? Sometimes I get frustrated because of that, but looking at it another way is really important. It's really important to calm down and clear your head when making a big decision, and Alicia is the perfect place to do that. Can't stop having feelings. Take a deep breath. As the memento of our reunion, please allow me to offer you a gift. 3, 2, 1.
Check it out! Doesn't this scarecrow look just like you? I spent ages observing just to get it right.
Now we've also planted the seeds of the Trailblaze, and Alicia, take it as the start of another journey. And when the time is right, let us return here and write the next page of our story together. In case the Shuffle feels up to it, when we set up, you can come find me anytime. I'll be waiting for you here. Wow. Scarecrow resembling you both in form and spirit is smiling at you. This is Cyrene's welcome gift. Do you remember what she said? If you're in a good mood, go play with her. Oh, where is she? Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Yo, imagine. Imagine? Okay, come on. Come the fuck on. Listen, Starrail, I know you love to fuck me. I already lost 150-50 to Tribbie. Come on. Oh my god, jump scared.